And we got John Turney from the Columbus Sailing Association. And could you tell us a little bit about what the Columbus Sailing Association is and a little bit what you guys do?
Absolutely, Steve. Our organization was started in 1999, and we're a group of people who used to sail the Nina, and we were instructors for the sailing school that we had here. And after things got disbanded with the demise of the Columbus Fleet Association, we've kind of hung around for about 12 years. And 2 years ago, we started talking with the city about us taking over the ships and trying to get them rehabilitated. So this last December, we were given that opportunity. We've signed a contract with the city, and they've given us $20,000 in seed money to help with the restoration. So we're coming along pretty well on the Nina, and that's the first phase of what we're doing.
Okay, you said that was the first phase. So how many phases do you have left, and is it going to be applied to the other Columbus ships, or?
Yes, we have 4 more phases. One is to get a dock area right here where we can separate the Nina from the sidewalk and then be able to let people get on the ship. The third phase is to go down and finish the restoration on the Pinta and the Santa Maria, at least good enough to get them into the water. The fourth phase is to get a barge set up with about 3 or 4 barges over in front of the American Bank building here at the north end of the marina, and we'll berth all 3 ships in the water there. And then the last phase, which will be kind of the exciting phase, is we're going to get a big crane in to pick those ships up down at the museum and set them in the water. So that ought to be an exciting day when that happens.
Now, I understand with this Nina, you should be finished up by August, I believe, right?
Probably late September, early October with what we've got to do. We're going to end up completely sanding the entire ship and applying a special marine varnish to it. So that'll take a little time, but the major structural stuff with replacing the decks and replacing the mast, that will be done by then.
And I look forward to seeing what it looks like once it gets done.
We hope the rest of the community comes down. They're going to see a very dramatic change from what it's been.
Yeah, they are in immaculate condition. You saw it? Yeah. We have about 10 of these bunk racks that we got to redo the fabric on them. We want the space down here for bunks and to put in a small galley.
John, could you tell me a little bit more about some of your fundraising efforts for the Nina and the Columbus ships, please?
Yeah, Steve. We got a program where we're marketing donor memorial bricks for veterans, and that's going to happen down at Sherrill Park. The veteran bricks are $50, and for another $5, you can get a certificate with an engraving of what is stated on your brick. What we're looking at is kind of a unique program because we've got a partnership with the Corpus Christi Library System with Herb Canales, the director. And he's going to create a website that will tell the rest of the story behind the brick. So veterans will be able to give us their service biographies, complete with pictures, maybe even video, and we'll be able to learn more about what they actually did. Now, a really cool thing is we've spoken with CCISD here, and they are willing to support us in creating a set of lesson plans for Veterans Day and Memorial Day that we'll be able to market across the country. And here in Corpus Christi, that means that the teachers are going to be able to incorporate some of these veteran stories of relatives of the children in their classroom. And I think that's a really neat way to bring home and bring to reality the sacrifices that veterans make to keep us all free. So that's a unique thing that we're doing here in Corpus Christi, and I think it's going to become a model for the nation.
Now, I understand with the bricks, they're going to be actually cemented in place at the Sheridan Park.
It's Sherrill Park down on the bayfront. They won't be cemented. They'll be in a sand patio type thing, and that will give us the flexibility because we got a big project here in town with Destination Bayfront, and we may need to move them to another location very, very nearby, but that remains to be settled. So it'll be pretty much permanent, but people will be able to come down, bring their families down, and it's a way for the everyday guy that was in the service to be recognized for his sacrifices.
Awesome. Say cheese.